1-0 after the Blue Jays played it an unearned run against Jojo Romero in the second. Mark Laird will try to get something going here in the third as he leads it off, and the first pitch to him is down and inside. To start Laird, 1 ball and no strikes. Mark is 0 for 1. He flew out to left field in the first inning. 1-0 is the count. Here's the pitch from Murphy. Looks it into the mitt, and it's down low. 2 balls and no strikes. Laird yesterday had a double in the third, a walk in the seventh, a single in the ninth. The 2-0 pitch. Left in the air, right center field. Over to his right goes Panis. He's still on the run. He's not going to get there. That's down for a base hit and takes a hop off the wall. Into second base goes Laird, and he's got a stand-up double to lead off the third inning. So we'll see if the Threshers can cash in this time. They've had some opportunities over the last 2 days here in Dunedin, but Clearwater is yet to play to run since the series swung back to Florida Auto Exchange Stadium. Mark Laird stands in second, though, after a leadoff double. So he puts one beyond Panis in right center field. And he's at second for Emmanuel Marrero. Marrero in from the left-hand side, switch hitter against the righty. First pitch, he tries to bunt, but hits it foul behind the plate for strike one. Marrero singled in the first inning. Hit one on the ground past the dive of the second baseman, Biggio. Clearwater's first hit of the ball game. Threshers out hitting the Blue Jays 4-1, but they're down 1-0. Trying to answer after the Blue Jays put up a run in the second. 1 strike is the count on Marrero. Here's the pitch. He swings and hits it on the ground to second base. It'll advance the runner as Biggio gathers it up and throws to first to get Marrero for out number 1. A productive out, though. Marrero does advance Laird down to third, and he'll be there with 1 away. And Derek Hall coming up. Hall's definitely seen a lot of off-speed in this series, and yesterday finished 0 for 4. The strikeout did come on a breaking pitch in the 7th inning. Murphy got him out swinging at a slider in the first today. We'll see if he can get one of the outfield here. Get Laird home to tie the game. The first pitch. He grounds at third base side. It stays fair, and Laird will score easily as it trickles up the left field line. Around first, digging for second is Hall, and he's in standing up with an RBI double. Threshers have even things up 1 apiece here in the third inning. It was not all that hard hit, but it chopped up the third base line and stayed fair for a double for Derek Hall. He picks up his 5th RBI as a Thresher and his 101st total this year. 1-1 is our score here in the third. Couple of doubles in this frame for the Threshers. And Hall stands at second with 1 out. Here is Wilson Garcia. Garcia 0 for 1. He grounded out to first in the first, and the first pitch to him is down low. It's 1 ball and no strikes. Threshers don't have a chance to have a batter win the batting title this year. I remember last year, came down to the final day of the season where Chase Yamato was still in the race, the 1-0. Drops in for a called strike. It was off speed there from Murphy. And evens up the count at 1 apiece. But on the other hand, they do have 2 batters in the top 10 in hitting. And Wilson Garcia just cracking the top 10 today. He entered play this afternoon, 10th in the league. And batting average, the 1-1 is hit foul off to the left behind the plate, not a play. It's 1-2. Wilson was 1 for 4 yesterday. 275 average, good for 10th in the league. And it looks like LA Lago of Florida is going to take the crown. The 1-2. Breaking ball in the dirt. Nice pick by De La Cruz to his right. Prevents Hall from advancing. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes now on Garcia. Looking at the league leaderboard, Brendan Lau hit .311 for Charlotte this year, but did not finish with enough plate appearances to qualify. 2-2. He reaches for it and hits it foul off to the left behind the plate, out of play. Still 2 balls and 2 strikes on Garcia. And with the loophole of substituting offers for the missing plate appearances, Lau's average would be .301. Nick Solak also hit .301 for the Tampa Yankees before he was promoted. 2-2. Ground ball out to second base. Waiting back on it as Biggio picks it up on the edge of the grass and throws to first to get Garcia for out number 2. Down to third goes Hall. He'll be there with 2 outs. And Edgar Cabral coming up. 1-1 ball game after a Hall's RBI double. Scored Mark Laird to tie it here in the third.
Edgar Cabral.
Talking about the batting race in the Florida State League. Ale Lago of Florida does lead with a .303 average, and he's not in the lineup today. So the Fire Frogs looking to preserve that league-leading .303 mark for Lago. First pitch is inside. It's 1-0 on a Cabral. Ryan Bolt had a chance at catching him, but did not have a hit today for Charlotte. And he finishes at .295. The pitch to Cabral. Cold strike. It caught the outer part of the plate. And it's 1 apiece. Runner at third is Derek Call. It's 1-1 on Cabral. Edgar singled in the second. The pitch grounded down the third base side. Hall ducks under it. It's a foul ball. And it's 1-2. Blue Jays are with a run in the second. Connor Panis reached on a 2-base error. Charged Granny Kumana to start the inning. Kelly moved him over with a ground ball to second, and the De La Cruz brought him home with a single. Chopped through the drawn-in infield. Threshers have tied it, the 1-2. Cold third strike. It caught the outer part of the plate, says Tyler Jones. And Cabral is down looking for out number 3. Threshers do come back to tie it, though. Mark Laird a leadoff double. Derek Call a 1-out RBI double. And the Threshers and Blue Jays are knotted up into 1 as we go to the bottom of the third on the Threshers Broadcast Network.